Ever since I started getting into the Conan Exiles lore, one thing has evaded me, something that seems to have been forgotten in Conan's distant past. Back in early 2022, I started to work on documenting the lore of the game, beginning with the Kinscourge. Throughout that video, I read item descriptions, lore books, and old journey steps to aid in discovering that story. One of these journey steps, however, has always bothered me a little. Now, you can't see the old journey steps in-game anymore, as that system was updated with the Age of Sorcery Chapter 1, but prior to that update there was a journey step named Discover What Haunts the Sanctuary Ruins. If you went there, you could listen to a lore stone from the Witch Queen and hear a bit of the story, which would complete the journey. However, when the journey was completed, the completion text referenced something entirely different. You found the spirit of Telith in the Sanctuary Ruins, and listened as she sang her lament for her lost lover Tyros. There is greater nuance and mystery to the story of the Kinscourge than you had imagined. That's quite strange, given there's no ghost on the island. At the time, I scoured this island over and over and found nothing. The closest ghost is the drowned male ghost that reveals a chest in the nearby river, but I don't think that's anything to do with Telith. So what is the journey description talking about? Well, I got to searching and surprisingly found very mixed information. There were a lot of people that seemed to echo my confusion, which was that they didn't actually encounter a ghost even though the journey log said they did. Amongst the confusion, some people said they remember a ghost being on Telith's island, but it's been gone for a long time. At the time, and sporadically since, I've put a lot of time into looking for any potential relic of Telith's ghost. I searched the forums, Reddit, YouTube, and nothing at all. I did find one comment on the forums that said words to the effect of they believed she was at Sanctuary Island in early access, then one day just disappeared. I searched and just didn't find anything. Back in game, I looked all around and underneath Sanctuary Ruins to no joy, tried using various items and building pieces wearing different armours, and nothing. This was actually the point when I became aware of Imi's Cradle, a small patch of flowers on the island that have strange, unintelligible whispers. I did record this and put it through various editing softwares to slow it down, speed it up, play it back in reverse, but nothing. I thought this might have been Telith's ghost for a while, but I'm honestly not sure. I'm fairly certain the journey step was rendered complete by interacting with the Witch Queen's lore stone, and if that was correct, it would rule out Imi's Cradle, but there's clearly some strange stuff going on here. I even scoured the admin panel multiple times across multiple updates and found nothing. In the end, having, well, exactly that, nothing, I ended up putting the hunt on the back burner for a while, assuming it was just one of those things that would never be resolved. Fast forward to mid-March 2024. I was browsing the beta side of the forums and saw someone mention Telith's ghost in a new comment. I shot them a DM to ask if they had any more information, and though they were under the impression that Telith's ghost did exist at one point or another, they did agree that very little evidence actually exists, especially in-game. He did link me to a couple of forum threads. I feel like I might have read these before, but it was so long ago I can't quite remember, but they are all quite relevant to the point. The first is a bug report from 2020 that states Telith's ghost is missing. Very importantly, the user cites that back in August 2018 on an official PvE server, Telith's ghost was present near the lore stone and could be interacted with to obtain lore. As of February 2019 though, they made a new character and the ghost had disappeared, with other players also unable to find her. They also cite other invisible ghosts like the harlot at the summoning place. Another person replied and said she was never there, which kind of contradicts what the original poster said. The OP then replied and said that the original lore given by the ghost was very melancholic in relation to the Kinscourge, and it sounds like it would have given more context to his tragic fate, but then affirms the ghost was indeed present in 2018. There are a couple of other comments here, but most interestingly for me, Ignacy from the community team replies and says he'll poke the bug team to see if they can get the ghosts to show up again. So, confirmation? I'm recording this section quite a while after I've recorded the rest of the script, but I've also just found this bug report that I think is very interesting. This post is from January 2021 and the user says she's been missing for at least a year now. Timeline wise, that does kind of line up with the other bug post that said she was missing in early 2019. What I think is interesting here is that Mayra from community support replies, And she says, "Our team is aware of this issue and we're searching for her. Hopefully she'll decide to return to her post soon enough." Obviously that didn't happen, but that seems to be confirmation that not only was she actually in the game, she was likely in the game past early access release and up until 2019-ish. That being said, there are people in this thread after Mayra's response that say they've never seen the ghost, so I don't know. Another thread was a similar bug report, this time from March 2023, which cited the original bug report from 2020 that the ghost still is not present. The same person who then initially commented on the 2020 bug report replies, stating that the ghost was present in early access up until day 1 of full release, and again cites the issue of other missing ghosts. Another commenter on PlayStation said they'd never seen the ghost, which does track with Telith's ghost apparently disappearing on full launch. One of the comments said that an older topic had a staff member or a mod imply the ghost wasn't meant to be there, though the comment didn't link that thread and I didn't have any joy in finding it. So, what's going on? Well, having compiled the very little information we do have, it seems this is the scenario. Conan's old journey system led you to the Sanctuary Ruins, where it outright states you met the ghost of Telith and heard her lament the Kinscourge. The ghost seems to have existed in early access, but disappeared around full release and has never been seen since. There's no evidence of her in the game files or anywhere under the mesh near Sanctuary Ruins, and with the old journey system now replaced, the only relic of her ever existing is the forum discussions about it. Where does that leave us? Truth be told, I don't know. I really wish I could give this video a strong close, but I don't think there is one. There's such little information here, but just enough to make her ghost a tangible possibility. I suppose this is an appeal for more information from anyone in the comments that might remember Telith's ghost existing, and in a way it's also a bit of an appeal to Funcom. If Telith's ghost did exist at one point or another, it would have been one of the most interesting parts of arguably one of the most important stories in the game. The Kinscourge's whole tale is hidden behind item descriptions, indirect references through spoken word and a whole lot of inference, and Telith's ghost is the perfect way to tie it all together in-game. Again, if you have any information about Telith's ghost, do leave it in the comments. I found little else apart from what I've shown you in this video, so any extra info would be greatly appreciated. And there we have it, the as of yet unresolved mystery of Telith's ghost. Thanks for watching, and of course a massive thanks to our wonderful esteemed coffee cultists for continuing to support the channel over on Patreon. I hate to finish a video in such an indecisive way, but this topic has been burning away in the back of my head for a while, and after seeing it mentioned again recently, I thought it'd be worth bringing to the forefront once more just to see if there's any more information out there. Again, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon.